I was saying that it's a very sensitive topic for me because I never really want to go back into it because I don't gain anything from it, to be honest. I'm just
but it's also good so that people can understand how our football has been and the situation of things and how players are treated.
Let me give an example.
Yes.
I've served Nigeria. I was actually the first person to play from the under-17.
All the way to the senior national team?
In 2003, under-21, 2005, Olympics 2008, World Cup, AFCON 2010. First Nigeria to go back to back.
Wow.
You understand? Which I didn't even know.
You didn't even know?
Yes. I was told by the media.
Yes.
I was like, huh? Really? I didn't even. With that being said, going through this whole process, then I went to the World Cup for Nigeria, which is a proud moment for me, of course. After the last game against Korea?
Yes, South Korea.
South Korea.
We'll never forget.
I got that penalty.
Okay.
The guy kicked me from the back.
The penalty Yakubu scored.
Converted and scored. So I was having very strong pain after. Came back. I was supposed to move after that World Cup. I was doing a checkup and found out that I had a crack on my shin.
Wow.
Then I have to do a surgery. I went through this whole process, which means I was working for Nigeria.
Yes.
And got injured. Went through the process, had a surgery. They have to put a nail in my leg.
Wow.
Right? And I went through over a year, going through rehab, training to get myself back. Everything happened. Long story short, I got myself back playing again a few years later.
Nobody reached out to you?
I didn't receive a message.
Wow.
From nobody, from the FA. So, which is okay.
No, but that's not nice, you know.
I'm just giving the background of, it's just like someone working for you from childhood until getting to a point. Then the World Cup was 2010, and then the next World Cup coming up was 2014.
Yes,
which was in Brazil.
In Brazil, yeah.
Which I don't like talking about because it was a very decisive moment for me, and it was a very emotional time because I knew how hard I worked. I knew how much I spent
to get back on your feet.
Playing football again.
Wow.
On that level. And you're competing with people that's been training every day, that is fit. You have to get in and compete, push yourself to the limit every day. Last game of the season, I scored. Everything.
I think I remember.
Yeah, against I think it was Nuremberg or something at home. And mind you, funny enough, I have all the paperwork to go to World Cup.
Wow.
I went to get a visa. I was sent.
Brazilian visa. Okay, then you still had Nigerian passport.
At the time. So some players playing in different leagues. Some was playing in.
Even second division. I remember.
So for me, it didn't really. But at the end of the day, so I was trying to say after the tournament, the next friendly game or qualifying or something, they sent me an invitation. Do you understand?
Wow, but that's strange.
That's disrespectful.
Yeah. So I was not good enough for the World Cup.
Exactly.
Now I'm good enough for inconsequential games and to help qualify.
Because for them, that World Cup was like a business.
Yeah,
you understand?
Truly it was a business.
They told me
truly it was a business.
That it's not just about paying.
Brazil 2014 was a business.
Yeah. So it's not just about say, bring money or whatever. There were still options in that. And I was told that if I happen to get a club interested, that they were going to get a cut. They're going to be the one to negotiate.
Oh my God!
So I was like, okay, what happens to my agent? You can't just push someone. Like you have a contract as a professional. So, which means there were people that actually accepted the.
I want to ask you a question. This might be difficult for you. You played in Germany. Your friend, your colleague, John Obi Mikel, played in England. Could you say because the Bundesliga is not so popular in Nigeria is the reason why Mikel seems to be more popular in Nigeria than Chinedu Obasi?
Of course, Mikel, everybody knows Mikel in Nigeria. He won a lot of things.
Yes.
You know, he was the captain of the team. He played in Chelsea for a very, very long time. And you know how it is in Nigeria. Everybody gravitates towards
the Premier League.
You know, even growing up, when I came here, the goal was to
move from here to England,
to be in Premiership.
Wow.
Because that's like the focus of most Nigerian players.
Yeah.
Because that's what we see, that's what we experience, and then English, being in England, being able to. You don't have to necessarily have to translate stuff. Like you just come in, you get going. Luckily for him, it was a smooth, not necessarily smooth, but you know, he got in and everything went well. I would say part of it, but I think he also deserved, you know, being recognized because I think he's one of.
He did a lot.
One
of the most decorated.
The most decorated.
He said in his podcast that he is the most decorated, but he was called out, and the records came out that he is not actually.
I mean, opinion differs.
Yes.
In his own
view,
so
to say.
Probably. I don't think he was calculating what other people thought. I understood where he was coming from. I think he achieved a lot also.
Absolutely.
Playing in Chelsea.
Absolutely.
I'm really, really, you know, proud of him because I remember from the under 17, you know, and
the
seeing
bond
him
was great.
And seeing where he got.
Yes.
With Chelsea was amazing to see. So, yes, it is part of the reason because Nigerians follow a lot of the Premiership games. So I didn't necessarily get that much exposure. The most exposure is like people that understands football, you know, like the real football fans. They kind of like they look into who is playing. Hoffenheim is playing. Obasi is there. You understand? So, which of course I will love to be able to, you know, talk about the Bundesliga more because I think there is a league that is still growing. Still have a lot of potential. And gives a lot of young players the platform to you know, to express themselves and get more exposure. So I think they will get there. They will get there.